Okay, so here is my DLP mini lesson reflection. First of all, what went well? I think the material came across well. I think the students understood it. I think the students were engaged. I think the activity I had with a slight bit of modification would be very effective. What didn't go as I had planned. The activity was a simulation of like students who are producers and consumers interacting to negotiate a price, and I didn't account for unit prices in like a crate essentially. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. Also, what came up during the lesson that wasn't anticipated, that plus I had some questions about market structures, so things like monopolies and competition and everything. And that was not something I had planned to put in, but I added it in because it was relevant and there were questions on it. Materials wise, didn't have that many materials, just kind of had a little sheet so that during the activity they could write what their ideal price would be. I think it did its job, but I don't think it was really that complex. I also used the whiteboard to draw some graphs, and I think that was effective. Did I accomplish the goal? I think I did. Barrier-wise, the main issue was just time. It's hard to get across a complex concept like supply and demand in just a few minutes. Could someone pick it up and replicate it? Probably not very easily. Most of it was more in my head than written down anywhere. So, as far as the shortening part of it. I had clear and specific ideas in my head, but they weren't necessarily written. Was the lesson student-centered? I think it was. I focused on getting them active and involved, and I asked many questions and allowed for them to understand the concepts actively. Classroom management, I think it went really well. I didn't really feel a challenge there. Everyone seemed engaged. They were asking questions that were relevant. They were interested in what was going on, and I think they got the lesson. And that is it. Bye.